How's it going, everyone? Adam here from Coding Basics, and welcome to tutorial number 4 in my HTML and CSS tutorial series. And in this video, I am going to be showing you how to use paragraphs and page breaks. Now, paragraphs might not be so new. We use them in the Hello World website video as... Actually, no, that's the only one. So we've only used them in the Hello World tutorial video. But yeah, I'm just going to show you once again how to use them, as well as how we can use page breaks to separate paragraphs or really any other type of content. So once again, the paragraph is just the p tag. Now it requires an open and close tag. It's not a single tag, and everything in here between here is going to be our paragraph. So for example, this is my first paragraph. And then, oops, forgot my p tag. This is my second paragraph. Okay. Now, just to show you, we'll launch it in Chrome, and there you have it. This is my first paragraph, this is my second paragraph. Now, you'll notice they have a space between them. So that is the default spacing. You can change the spacing, and we'll get into that when we start learning CSS. But this is the default spacing. There is a one-line spacing between the two paragraphs. Now, a paragraph can span multiple lines. So if I hit enter there, we're not going to see this is my, and then on a different line, paragraph. Actually, I can just refresh it here. And when we refresh it, you see that it's still the same. So it ignores all this white space. So something to worth keeping in mind, just in case you have long paragraphs. You don't need them in one line, because then if you're using Notepad++, for example, you have to scroll all the way over here until you reach the spot in your paragraph that you want to edit. So that's very useful to know that it ignores all the white space. Now, say I wanted to have a space between this, like a line space between this part of the paragraph and that part. This is where a break comes in. Now, break is a single tag, and it's BR, and then your /, close that tag off. Now, let's refresh the page, and you'll see this is my second paragraph. Now, it doesn't have to be in the middle of a paragraph. You can put a break anywhere on your web page. So I can put a break here just to have additional spacing between my paragraphs if I wanted. Refresh that, and you'll see now there's 2 lines of spacing between them. So a break can go virtually anywhere. Wherever you want to put a break, you can do that. It's gonna put one blank line between whatever it follows, between the ending of this paragraph in this case and the beginning of the next one. So puts a one-line space in between these 2 tags. So that is a break. Now, one more thing I want to mention about paragraphs that I think you might find useful is a lot of paragraphs have an indentation when they start. Now, there's an easy way to do that in HTML, and I'm not going to get into what this is specifically, but you can put an ampersand, EMSP, which stands for empty space, and a semicolon. Now, if we run this, you'll see that there is an indentation there. So that is how you indent a paragraph. So that's a little bit more advanced paragraph, I guess you could call it. And yeah, that's really all there is to explain paragraph. Whatever is between the 2 tags is what's going to be displayed on that line. The only way this would drop down to another line, a paragraph will go down to the next line, is if it reached the edge of this web page. In that case, yes, it's going to drop down. Unless like you do some styling where you have it continuously going, and you have to have a horizontal scroll bar to get over there. But that is all there is to a paragraph tag, and a break tag is just a single tag, and the tag is BR. That's all you need to know, and that's all you really need to take from this tutorial. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a comment on this video, like this video, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.